Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is the former Arsenal defender, Lee Dixon. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's France, and they take on Spain.
Yeah, thanks as always, Derek. It's a pleasure to be here. Anticipating a really good game today. The atmosphere is great. Certainly buzzing from the spectators' point of view as we head towards kick-off. Hopefully, we won't be disappointed.
And now they get the ball rolling. The lineup then for the hosts. Hugo Lloris between the posts. Rafael Varane plays alongside Presnel Kimpembe at the back. N'Golo Kanté starts alongside Adrien Rabiot in the centre of the park. And the starting role in attack is handed to Olivier Giroud. Well read to put an end to that attack. Could go ahead! Well, it might still work out for them. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. He takes aim. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. This is the lineup for the visitors today. Koke starts with Sergio Busquets in central midfield, and Morata is the main striker for this match. Well, that attack going up a dead end, and the keeper has the ball. Pedri. This looks promising out wide. The cross is on. Koke. Can he take advantage? And there we go. It is the ideal opening.
Well, here's the replay, and the keeper knows that near post should be his, but he left a gap and he got punished.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Well, he keeps going. And a fine tackle. Sergio Busquets. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Good tackle. And crossed in there. Rabiot. Kanté has it. Giroud. Well, the pass not finding its target. He's got space. Koke. Chance to finish. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations!
Well, here's the replay, and as we see, it's a class ball through to split the defence. And sometimes, with all the time in the world, you can fluff your lines, but he composes himself and slips it past the keeper beautifully.
So 2-0 now. Sergio Busquets. Morata. Shifting through the gears, and he's in. In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
3 goals without reply. Lucas Hernandez. Now Rabiot. Conte. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Rabiot. Mbappe. Can they put it away? Well, they survived the attack. Griezmann. A chance to whip it in. Conte. Mbappe. Couldn't keep it. Koke. Ferran Torres. Sergio Busquets. That's a good-looking ball. Koke. Llorente. Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Sergio Busquets. Koke. Oh, a nice-looking pass. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. And with the goalkeeper. Rabiot. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. A possession lost, intercepted. It'll be a throw. They had to clear it. Giroud. Now Rabiot. What's an important piece of defending. Another perfect position to read it. And a throw-in forthcoming. Rabiot. This is Varane. Mbappe. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Giroud. Oh, it was a close run thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first. Sergio Busquets. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Kimpembe. Giroud. Now Rabiot. Sergio Busquets. Can they create something from here? And attempting the through ball. Just couldn't capitalise there. Is it going to be a goal? And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's see that one again. It's all about the contact, does everything right. He's not bothered where the goal is. He knows where it is. He gets a beautiful strike on it.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Olivier Giroud. Oh, he's given us away. Pedri. Danny Olmo with it. And tremendous defensive intuition from Sergio Ramos. Conte. N'Golo Conte. Coman. A glorious chance. Well, he really read that brilliantly.
The visitors have had total control of possession. It's important to have strong, dominant players in your midfield, and they've got that. Just look at what that control gives you.
Morata. Sergio Busquets. Getting the better of his opponent. Busquets. On to Koke. Read it superbly to take back possession. And Coman distributing shrewdly. Mbappe. Might it be Olivier Giroud? It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, let's see the replay and look at the pace at which the counter-attack happens. And then through on goal, do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
Goals in plentiful supply, 4-1 currently. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Now sliding in field. And still trying to get the shot off. He can't hold on to it. Well, that's the end of that for now. Giroud. And showing fine vision. Oh, showing excellent vision. Can he finish? Getting in there to intercept. Ferran Torres. Marcos Llorente. Pedri. Jordi Alba. Nice looking pass. Offside, a tight one. Conte. Mbappe. Oh, in with a chance! That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then.
Promising looking attack. How about the cross? Firing it towards goal. Hugo Lloris with a straightforward save. Sergio Busquets. Koke. You'll be hard-pressed to find a better save than that. Lloris. Short corner favoured. Koke. On to Hernandez. Promising looking ball. Well, can they be creative from here? Giroud. Surely. Well, there to intercept.
Well, the ref will hear the crowd all right. We can hear him from here. He's taking some stick.
Moving the ball nicely. Looking for that final pass. Jordi Alba. Morata. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Well, I think a fair assessment would be it has all gone right for Morata today, Lee.
Yeah, staggering. In performance so far, he's excelling in the time and space he's been allowed. More goals from him for sure if you don't work a plan out to restrict his space.
Corner kick played in. A deft clearance. Busquets. Serious miscue in terms of the strike. Easy for the keeper.
No, he won't have an easier shot to save today. That was really awful finishing from the attacker.
Useful looking position. You've got opportunity. It is. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely quick counter-attack that sets up the chance. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. He continues his run. Very quick thinking there. Mbappe. Delightful pass. Mbappe. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Sergio Busquets. Pedri. Now Griezmann. Griezmann. Mbappe. Well, disappointing end to the move. Sergio Busquets. Good technique displayed. Still looking to get the shot off. Can they convert? Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Real danger. Just wanted to get it out of there. Anthony Martial. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, it petered out. Pogba. And beyond the last defender, offside. Jordi Alba. Now Busquets. Morata. And Torres on the ball. Pedri. Koke. Excellent passing. Pedri. Morata. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Losing possession a bit easily. Pedri. Now Busquets. Shifting through the gears, Alvaro Morata. A really top-notch piece of defending. Same story, couldn't hang on to the ball. Dani Olmo. Morata. Now Busquets. And he's got the beating of his opponent. Still could put it away. In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now.
Well, here's a second look, Derek, and it's not easy watching from a defender's point of view. They simply didn't deal with the danger. and they paid the price.
And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the Parc des Princes in Paris. Oh, truly, Mac. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Did well to win the ball back. Sergio Busquets. And Torres on the ball. Chance to do damage. Well, he's given us away. This might have potential. Oh, he's through here. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. And foiled by Jordi Alba. And just slightly offside. Mbappe. Firing it in. And the keeper caught there. And played short. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, that's the end of that for now.
Well, everybody, including myself, is asking how that didn't go in.
A chance to whip it in. Mbappe. And here's Ben Yedder. Possession given away, unfortunately. Canales. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. In position. Oh, that is a moment of pure quality. A goal for football lovers to enjoy the world over.
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender. And you can see what he's thinking as he allows the keeper to get close to him. And then the little dink is fantastic.
Griezmann. Here's Ben Yedder. Griezmann. A glorious chance. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Marcos Llorente. Now Busquets. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. Ferran Torres. It comes to nothing in the end. Griezmann. Mbappe. Now Paul Pogba. Opportunity it is. And a goal from Paul Pogba.
Well, here's the replay, and the little 1-2 is superb. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish.
Sergio Busquets. Canales. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Martial. And Paul Pogba waiting to fire. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Canales. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Pogba. And it might be. And this time it's in. Well, the goal will not stand. It is offside.
Yeah, good football there, but just straight offside.
Marcos Llorente. Sergio Busquets. Spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. Ferran Torres. Marcos Llorente. Dani Olmo with it. And couldn't keep himself onside. Pogba. Kimpembe. Conte. And Martial. Mbappe. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
He's driven in the corner. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Rafael Varane. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Morata. Now Canales. Oh, wonder goal! Right out of the top drawer. Who could do better than that?
Well, here's the replay, and there'll be a few accusing glances after that clearance. Giving away the ball there is criminal. And at this level, quite honestly, you get punished.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. This game have more goals in it. Anthony Martial. Ben Yedder. Really getting stuck in defensively. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Sergio Busquets. On the ball, Morata. Rodri. A very good tackle. Well, let's see what they have in store on the break. End product or not. Had to come up with the ball and did. In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. Well, no card, but the referee making it clear next time there will be one shown. In it goes! A well-taken penalty. Rodri in position here to protect the ball. Sergio Busquets. Dani Olmo.
Well, they've not been at the races today, it's as simple as that. The coach must be mystified. I know the crowd are, certainly making themselves heard. Too many mistakes, not enough heart or endeavour for me.
Opportunity to deliver the cross. Real danger. Chance here. Terrific reflex action.
Yeah, you've got to come out and spread yourself and hope for the best.
Well, they fancy a short one. Dani Olmo. Rodri. So it's going to be a goal kick here. Mbappe. Conte has it. There's a slide rule pass. And a goal! There he is at the double. Can't subdue him.
Well, as we can see, the keeper's done his best, but there's nothing he can do from there. He's not going to miss that one.
Sergio Busquets. There to win it back. Plenty of options. And making his move inside. Can they get in behind? And the keeper grabs it. Intense pressure. And a throw-in forthcoming. Anthony Martial. It might be on for them. He could pick out a teammate. Now Paul Pogba. Mbappe! Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on!
Well, here it is. You have to say it's against the run of play, but they've soaked up the pressure and gone and got themselves a very important goal.
Marcos Llorente. Ferran Torres. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. A chance to whip it in. Rodri. Moreno. Promising sequence. Strong play here. Rodri. Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving. Ferran Torres. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Giving the ball away.
Well, Derek, just listen to that noise. Doing everything they can to try and help the players out. Can they get this equaliser?
Well, the ball lost here. This looks promising. Rodri. The high press was very much on. The high press was on, and the chance is on. And the counter looks on here, options available. And the counter-attack came to nothing. Marcos Llorente. Rodri. Now Busquets. The ball with Rodri. Moreno. Well, strong play. Will he find the net? It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent move to evade the defender. But as good as the move is, the goalkeeper has had an absolute shocker. Beaten at his near post. Terrible.
10 minutes left for play in this match. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Gerard Moreno. Canales. Can he finish? Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? Griezmann. Crucial interception amid impending danger. Mbappe. Well, couldn't bend his run and the flag went up. Well, the timing a little bit off. Straight forward for the keeper. Good physical play. A fine reading of the situation. Ben Yedder. And he's through here. Working brilliantly as a team to force the clearance. It will be a throw. Ben Yedder. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Gerard Moreno. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Rodri. Getting forward. And this situation could be dangerous. It's there for him. It's still alive. And pulled back. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, here's the replay. And Derek, if you get caught on the ball there, you should be fined a week's wages. It's terrible. And he's punished. Some explaining to be done to his coach, I feel.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Well, there to intercept. Moreno. Strong play here to keep the ball, to wait for the support. Mbappe. Here's Ben Yedder. Griezmann. It's a good-looking ball in behind. No problems for the keeper. Rodri. Making progress. The ball with Rodri. And back with Rodri. Moreno. Really good high press. Rodri. And now passing it through. He can't hold on to it. In it goes! At the second time of asking. And the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, here we see it again, Derek. Normally, I'm the first to point the finger at the keepers. But to be fair, it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much better, to be honest. Just a bit unfortunate. It really dropped to an opponent.
Moving the ball forward with purpose. Jordi Alba. Here's Busquets. Given away by Busquets. Ben Yedder. Now Conte. Great defending from Busquets. Canales. Now Busquets. Llorente. Opportunity it is. It has to be, surely. Still possibilities. Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp at the second time of asking, but first time around, it was a good deal more complicated.
Oh, it's a fabulous save initially. He gets the ball in the end with great relief.
And there goes the final whistle, not the result.
A mí me gusta every time you look at me that way. A mí me gusta all the things you need every day. A mí me gusta en cada detalle que te hago y que me haces bien. It's what I like, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just what I like, yeah. A mí me gusta las mujeres when they shake it, yeah, yeah, yeah. A mí me gusta when they want it, go and get it, yeah, yeah, yeah. A mí me gusta, a mí me gusta, a mí me gusta. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Ponte creativa. Todas las mujeres son hermosas, pero las más que me gustan son latinas. Ella no es lesbiana, pero a veces escondida a su amiga, su amiga, su amiga. Al ritmo de la música ella mueve la cadera.
Well, it really is a sparkling day for football at one of the great venues in the world game, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always by Lee Dixon. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Spain versus France.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Lovely to be here. I can't wait for this one. A nice quick tempo from both sides will be ideal for me. Let's hope we get that. Should be a great game.
Dani Olmo. Now Busquets. And Varane foiling them. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Well read to win possession back. This is the lineup for the visitors today. Hugo Lloris begins in goal. Rafael Varane plays alongside Presnel Kimpembe at the back. Adrien Rabiot starts with N'Golo Kanté in the centre of the park. And the starting role in attack is handed to Olivier Giroud. Griezmann. This attack looks highly promising. Could cross it in here. And mopping up defensively. To jump in front. In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a terrible effort at clearing your lines, giving the ball away. And from there, they never recover, and the coach will be tearing his hair out.
The opening goal of the game then. Pedri. It's a weighted pass. Well, the cross came over and a real need to get rid of the ball here. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Eric Garcia. Marcos Llorente has it. Good movement. Oh, a lovely ball. Well, now in a dangerous position. Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, here's the replay, and as we can see, the defence can't cope with the through ball, and then the composer is impressive as he smashes the ball with all he has to beat a forlorn goalkeeper. brilliant strike.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Griezmann. On to Hernandez. Griezmann gets himself into the attacking third with the ball at his feet. A mischievous effort. Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent.
Well, here it is again. He does so well to slip past his man, left him stranded, and then to have the ball to try and chip the goalkeeper deserves a goal in itself. It's simply wonderful.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Jordi Alba. Dani Olmo with it. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Foul there, free kick awarded. The free kick from distance just off target.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. I'm pretty sure the goalkeeper wasn't as well. It was close.
Griezmann. Conte. Now Griezmann. Giroud. Well, far from textbook defending. Giroud. It should be! A really top-notch piece of defending. No problems grabbing hold of that one. Griezmann. Well, body in the way. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? A bit of running room now on the wing. He's in here. Surely. Good defending. That is goalkeeping of the highest order and of the bravest order as well.
Well, it's not all about tipping balls over the bar and round the post. It's about being brave and diving at players' feet.
Lucas Hernandez. Griezmann. Olivier Giroud. Oh, lovely incisive pass. The end product just wasn't there. Marcos Llorente. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Morata. And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be!
Well, here's the replay, and that passing and movement is pure quality. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Pavard. Griezmann. Well, it could be on for him here. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, when we see this again, it is a wonderful effort, a solo effort. Got to question the defenders. They just back off him, and he takes full advantage.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Ferran Torres. He's got the right idea with that pass. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Morata. And that's an important intervention. Pavard. Coman. This looks promising out wide. Griezmann prepared to fire. And Ramos gets in the way. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Marcos Llorente. Koke with it. Morata. Koke. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Well, it's certainly not like Busquets to give it away like that. Breaking at pace. Credit to them for winning back possession. We're getting the ball forward. Griezmann. Oh, nice ball. Played into the centre. Disappointing cross and gobbled up by the keeper. Koke. Dani Olmo with it. And space here on the flank. He has time to play it over. Can he find the net? Crucial block from Varane. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Morata. Llorente. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Rabiot. Here's Hernandez. N'Golo Conte. Coman. Well, no stopping him. Conte. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. Sergio Busquets. Now potential danger. Getting forward. Could be. A tremendous block. Rafael Varane. N'Golo Conte. Now Griezmann. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Dani Olmo. Koke's lost the ball. Hernandez. Mbappe. Crossing possibilities. Giroud! Oh, first-rate block by Ramos. Well, the danger is still there. Something to worry about here. He's foiled them on his own. Well, not hard to read that pass. Giroud. Griezmann. Oh, it's cheeky! It was an ambitious shot, and it didn't really trouble the keeper.
No, you'd be really surprised if he let that one in.
Dani Olmo. Can they hit on the break? Well, it looked as though they might be in just for a second or two. Given away by Rabiot. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And a chance to level it. Well, flinging himself at it.
The noise is great. Can the players react to that? Can they equalise?
So the corner played into the box. In search of the equaliser. And Koke with the delivery. That's all they can conjure for now. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Rabiot. Giroud. Good technique displayed. And now they have the ball back. Well, there to intercept. Dani Olmo. Morata in possession. Pedri. Jordi Alba. Well, he did his job defensively. Marcos Llorente. Morata. Here's Busquets. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Now can they counter clinically? Oh, big chance. And it's there for him. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. Well, you cannot put in an illegal challenge under those circumstances. Red card it is.
Well, he didn't even look for it, did he? He didn't wait for the referee. He knew it was coming. Off he goes.
And he finds the net. No difficulties encountered.
Well, here it is again. You have to say you should score from a penalty, but I've missed a few of my time. It's a nervy moment for the taker and nothing to lose for the goalkeeper.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Koke. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Possession lost.
The visitors' possession stats are brilliant. If you don't control the ball in midfield, it's very difficult to have enough of the ball to create chances for your strikers, and really has been a dominant performance.
Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Really good attacking play. Morata. Sustained pressure and they have the ball now. Kimpembe. Now Griezmann. N'Golo Kanté. And a good-looking ball. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. This might be ideal for the counter. Oh, great vision. Well, it might still work out for them. A decisive clearance it was. And a chance to whip it in here. Oh, tremendous block. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Griezmann. Here's Mbappe. Hernandez. Griezmann. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Played in by Griezmann. And the struggle to get it away properly. And a fine stop. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? And short it is. That's not a bad ball. It might still be problematic. Could be. And a goal! They're running riot here. Almost out of sight. And so at the halfway stage here, and the fans are very close to us, and they are extremely vocal. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. And that pass could be troublesome. Just couldn't capitalise there. The master of perfect defensive positioning, Conte. And the cross is very much on. Decided to come in from the flank. He's in behind the defence here. Keeper getting the touch. The high press was very much on. Oh, a tremendous block. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Can they keep it going? And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, let's look at this again. Magical football on the break. Surprise is the key. And he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Pedri. Koke. And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Real chance! Almost his second goal of this match, but the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, he'd be looking for a brace, the striker, not to be on that occasion.
And firing it into the area. It hasn't come to very much. Giroud. Now Rabiot. N'Golo Conte. Conte. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. And rattling the post. But he's gone short with it. Delivered into the box. Still looking to get the shot off. Chance maybe. And in at the second time of asking. But the goalkeeper badly at fault.
Oh, Derek, it's a blooper. Really poor from the keeper. He won't want to see this again. It's a fumble, you have to say. And he's punished.
In position. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here it is again. It looks a simple goal. He gets in a position not that far out from goal, but he has to hit the target. He does that, and it's in the back of the net.
Griezmann. Giroud. Now Rabiot. Mbappe. And space for the cross. And it crossed the byline. A goal kick as a result. Rodri. He's in position. Surely. Can he get one back? Superb save from Hugo Lloris. Hernandez. Here's Mbappe. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Hernandez. And Giroud waits to fire. Smuggled away. Marcos Llorente. Pedri. Throw-ins given. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Gerard Moreno. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And he's made headway. Can he convert? And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Oh, first-rate block by Ramos. Pedri. Possession one. Half an hour remaining then. And the emphasis is on creativity. Antoine Griezmann waiting. A very effective clearance. Lemar. Moving forward effectively. Mbappe. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And now the delivery. And he did what he had to do defensively. Mbappe. Well read to put an end to that attack. Giroud. Well, he's hit it with far too much height.
Well, he's quite a long way out, and if you put power on the ball and just lean back slightly, it's going to rise, and that time over the bar.
Koke. And showing good defensive judgment. Lamar. Good tackle taken away. Pedri. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Real danger. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. And they will make the change now. Hernandez. Wonderfully weighted pass. On and on he goes. Hernandez. Oh, a fine block. Crossed into the penalty area. And the danger's still on.
Well, the fans are not happy, and who would blame them? Shocking performance so far. Let their standards slip, I'm afraid. All parts of their game are off today.
Pedri. And here's Gerard Moreno. Rodri. What can they do from here? He's given us away. Ben Yedder. Coman. And space for the cross. And the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. Pedri. Marcos Llorente. And an astute piece of defending. And the keeper completely untroubled. Getting in there to take it away. Dangerous looking through ball. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky.
Lamar. Mbappe. Ben Yedder. And here's Lamar. So 20 minutes to go. Koke. Pedri. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Griezmann. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Thomas Lemar. A glorious chance. And that's sound goalkeeping. It's a corner. Playing it short. Speculative ball fired to the near post. The end product just wasn't there. Sergio Busquets. Well, great read there to intercept. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Just cleared away in the nick of time. Ferran Torres. Wasted possession again. Good strength to keep the ball. Tremendous challenge. The master of perfect defensive positioning, Conte. And still looking for space. Just the clearance that was needed. Ferran Torres. Koke with it. Pedri. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Now can they counter clinically? Manoeuvring forward is Griezmann. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Can he finish? And the keeper throws himself at the ball. Whipped in by Griezmann. He read it well, intercepting it. Mbappe. Mbappe. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, sadly, from their point of view, it petered out. Mbappe. Now, will the keeper have to pay the price for that mistake? Coman. Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. Rodri. And here's Gerard Moreno. Marcos Llorente. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Well, there to intercept. Making progress. Pavard. Coman. Decent cross, but Jordi Alba with the block. Over it comes. And it all counts for naught. Untidy in possession. Offside, a tight one. Koke. The ball with Rodri. Koke. Oh, terrific pass. Oh, another goal! You just cannot keep them down, and it sets up a furious finish.
Well, let's see that one again. It's all about the contact, does everything right. He's not bothered where the goal is. He knows where it is. He gets a beautiful strike on it.
Lamar. That's a lovely ball. Mbappe. Pogba has it. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Ramos. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left, and just one goal between the sides. Rodri! Oh, and it goes! The equaliser! Who saw that coming? Down to 10 men, but undeterred.
Well, since that red card, they've been really up against it, but they're back in it, Derek. Right back in this game, make no mistake about that. Really, really good team play.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Coman. Tension building, still level. So hard to overcome Jordi Alba. Ferran Torres. Can they hit on the break? Can he put them in front? That break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. And providing width. Coman. They've got it now, what can they do? Pogba. Gerard Moreno. Pedri. And here's Gerard Moreno. And given the situation, a goal at this stage might well turn out to be a winner. Couldn't keep the ball. Could be a chance to break here. End product or not. And he's through here. And that is how to block. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Far from a good pass. Ben Yedder. Superb piece of goalkeeping to prevent them from falling behind.
Oh, top keeping that is. Top keeping. Well done.
Koke. Now Jordi Alba. And that'll be offside. Pogba. They're on the scent of a winner late in this game. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. He's beaten his man. A good and fair challenge. And breaking at pace with menace. Now potential danger. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. And the referee blows his whistle. Still all square after 90 minutes. Good movement. Oh, a lovely ball. And so the story continues. The first period of extra time, and no one is leaving.
Well, fitness levels are going to be tested now, Derek.
In the right place to cut out the pass. Lucas Hernandez. Conte now. Pogba. Now Paul Pogba. Oh, lovely ball. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky.
Ferran Torres. Koke with it. An authoritative challenge. Conte. Lemar. Firing it towards goal. Terrific block from... Well, the referee has decided that the injury is sufficiently serious for play to be stopped. Treatment required. And the game restarted by means of a drop ball. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Pogba. Pogba has it. And Fabian. In behind for him to chase. Leading to the goal that puts them ahead. And he couldn't take advantage of that opportunity from close range, Lee.
How close does he want to be to score? He's gone for power and fluffed his lines.
Lamar. Here's Ben Yedder. Something to worry about here. Now he's got to stay calm. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish.
They might be able to get in now. Mbappe. Chance here. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Counter-attacking, very much an option. He's lost it. Conte. Pavard with it. How can he take them on and beat them? Ben Yedder! Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. Over it comes. And the goalkeeper up to the task.
Well, yeah, it's a decent save, but if he lets that in, you'd be asking questions.
Marcos Llorente. And he takes it away. Oh, that's a fine pass. Mbappe. Cross blocked. Oh, he's given it away inexplicably. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Throw-ins given. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Lamar, an utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. Oh, is he going to be punished here? Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Koke. Pedri. Jordi Alba. Koke. And he did his job defensively. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Ball's gone. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. This could level it. And a goal! The equaliser! They simply refuse to be beaten. Down to 10 men, but right back in this game.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And then through on goal, do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Just unable. Now, what's the keeper playing at? And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form. Everyone's so frightened to make a mistake at this juncture. Well, the second period of extra time commences. What drama do we have in store for us? Koke. Pedri. Koke with it. Good movement. And will it be the leveller? Saved, but still a chance. Trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. N'Golo Conte. And Pavard on the ball. Paul Pogba. Mbappe. Could play it in. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. And the cross from Mbappe. Goalkeeper's ball. The cross delivered too close to him. Gerard Moreno. Koke with it. Well, he's given us away. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And using his strength to shield the ball. Coman. Now Paul Pogba. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still time to grab an equaliser. Surely they'll get another chance or two.
It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. Using his strength to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to arrive. Well, terrific. Oh, big chance! Courageous goalkeeping, but he's got the ball.
Well, you have to be brave, don't you, diving at the feet of a player like that. Good goalkeeping.
Well, a promising-looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. Oh, the keeper at fault! Can they hit on the break? They need to get bodies back. And forward they go, chasing the game. This could square the game, but it can't get all the way through. Lemar. Well, the clock shows 5 minutes left in the second period of extra time, and still they lead by a single goal. So a throw in here. Koke. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Coman. Lemar. Oh, a nice looking pass. What a save it was to keep them in with a shout.
Well, he has. He's kept them in the game. If that goes in, it's all over.
They take it short. Delivered into the area here. Mbappe. And nodding it just a bit too high in the end. Well, he's given us away. Played over the top to N'Golo Conte. Going well. Ball's gone. And the counter looks on here. Options available. End product or not. And an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Pogba. Mbappe with it. Ben Yedder. And he read it well defensively. Well, that's not textbook defending. Fabian. A very timely interception. And good use of advantage, the referee allowing play to continue. And showing fine vision. Insufficient guile on the crossing front, you've got to say. Oh goodness, what's the keeper doing? And a goal from Paul Pogba.
Well, here we see it again, Derek. He's just unaware there's people around him and he loses it too easily. Then it's catch-up and they can't recover. Terrible goal to concede.
He's lost it. And there goes the ball. Well, it really is a sparkling day for football at one of the great venues in the world game, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former England defender Lee Dixon. And every expectation that this will be a captivating contest. It's Spain versus France.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Should be a good game, this one. I always wanted to start the game on the front foot, fast play, force the opposition to respond. Hopefully we get that from the start of this match.
Giroud. Now Rabiot. But a pass that lacks quality. Given away by Rabiot. It's an excellent looking attack, courtesy of Griezmann here. And Conte might take it on. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Koke. Pedri. Morata. Onto Koke. An effective challenge. Griezmann. Well, the timing a little bit off. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Sergio Busquets. On the ball, Morata. Strong but fair tackle. N'Golo Conte. How about the cross? Well, no problems defensively. He knows what he's doing when it comes to blocking. N'Golo Conte. Now will the cross work out for them? And caught by the keeper.
Well, you lucky lot. You should be behind there, but you're not. They've got to now use that crowd noise in their favour.
Can they forge ahead? It's come off the keeper. And a time for calm on the ball. Pavard. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Conte. Mbappe. And do they mean business on this occasion? Giroud! Could go ahead! Chance maybe! Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. What can he do from here? Is it going to be? And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, Derek, as we see it again, it's a big mistake. You try to teach youngsters not to get caught in possession and be aware of what's around you. He has no clue, and he pays the price.
The opening goal of the game then. Koke. And he takes it away. Rabiot. Rabiot. Moving forward effectively. Great pressure to win the ball back. Aimed towards Mbappe. Simple save, really. Marcos Llorente. And Torres on the ball. It might be. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. And snuffing out the danger. Mbappe. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Couldn't keep it. Dani Olmo. Now Busquets. Morata! And not cleared away properly. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Coman. Getting forward. Chance to cross. Just wanted to get it out of there. Morata. Now Busquets. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Hernandez. This looks promising out wide. Accurate ball in towards the near post. Just couldn't capitalise there. And you don't want to lose possession there. Well, the conclusion, he's missed the opportunity. Morata. Well, offside, unfortunately. And he did well to cut it out. Hernandez. Now Rabiot. Well, keeping hold of the ball is what it's all about for them. N'Golo Kanté. And moving the ball nicely. And Giroud waits to fire. Marcos Llorente. There's space for them here on the flank. Excellent ball over the top. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, we can see it again here now, and it all starts with the ball over the top, perfectly weighted, and bang, he doesn't need a second invitation. Beautiful strike to finish.
Even Steven, one apiece on this match. He's in with a chance. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
Can they hit on the break? Well, it fizzled out. Rabiot. Rabiot, immaculate placement. Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising. Morata. Dani Olmo with it. Now, let's see what they can do here. Dani Olmo. And it's a quality pass. Hernandez. Now Conte. It is a decent looking attack here. And he's broken free. Well, a poor ball and easy for the keeper. Marcos Llorente. Sergio Busquets. Morata in possession. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Oh, it might be! And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, as we can see from the replay, they've got so much pace in their side, haven't they? Always look dangerous on the counter, and it was a wonderful example of that.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Well, 2-1 it is here. And a throw-in forthcoming. Dani Olmo. And Torres on the ball. Getting in there to intercept.
The hosts are struggling in terms of possession, but on the break they've been devastating. The pace really hurts defences. They've been electric when they've had the ball.
Options in the middle. Alert defending. This might be ideal for the counter. Giroud. Mbappe. And it's come off the keeper. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Jordi Alba. Morata. Conte now. Conte. It's got to be. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender. And it's a lovely sharp shot into the back of the net. Lovely all-round play.
Once again, the sides are level. This is a kaleidoscope of shifting emotions. Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres. Intercepting it intelligently. That's a well-struck pass. Coman. Mbappe in the centre. Mbappe. Well, the keeper had to concentrate. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. Played in by Griezmann. Gets his glove on it. Mbappe. Well, he's got past his man. Antoine Griezmann waiting. Foiling them effectively. Koke. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. N'Golo Kanté. Olivier Giroud. Well, the attack carried an initial threat but fizzled out. It looks promising. Dani Olmo. And space to cross it. Busquets. Morata. Well, he took care of it defensively. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. N'Golo Kanté. And he read it superbly. And I must say, that was a very promising attack. The alarm bells were sounding. Rabiot. Now Griezmann. Couldn't keep it. Throw-ins given. The cross is on. Koke. That is a moment he would dearly love to have back if possible.
Yeah, it wasn't his best effort, was it? But I bet he thought, I haven't got anything on, why not try a shot?
Dani Olmo. Gives it a go. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Jordi Alba. Pedri. Morata. And now can he keep calm? And able to close down the shot. A header, but far too straight to worry the keeper.
Yeah, meat and drink for a goalkeeper of that class.
An attack full of promise. Goalkeeper should take charge. Griezmann. It's with Kingsley Coman. Now Griezmann. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Giroud. Now Griezmann. And back with Giroud. And moving the ball nicely. And the flag has gone up. Offside. Ferran Torres. Coman. Loves to attack from the wide areas. Pavard. Cross towards that far post. And strongly fisted away. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Well, that's a completely wasted throw-in. Rodri. Marco Llorente has it. Fabian. Well read to win possession back. Plenty of options. And a strong tackle. And unable to keep possession. Mbappe. Cutting in. What can he do from this position? Ferran Torres. And Fabian. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Promising sequence. Might go ahead. Could have been awkward for the goalkeeper. A chance now with the corner. And Koke with the delivery. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Rodri. And Torres on the ball. Credit to them for winning back possession. Griezmann. Conte. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Thomas Lemar. And a chance to whip it in here. And far from the ideal cross. Keeper's ball all the way. Koke. Gerard Moreno. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. Coman. Conte. It comes to absolutely nothing. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Real chance. Can he find the net? And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, here's the replay. Super fast counter-attack football at its best. And he takes full advantage of the time he's given. It's an accomplished finish too.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Coman. What can they do from here? Lovely ball over the top. It did take a touch on the way through, hence a corner. Over it comes. Routine, really. Koke. Pedri. And here's Gerard Moreno. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Lemar. He has time to play it over. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Well, they fancy a short one. And a significant block following that cross. It might be. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Bad pass. Pavard. Giroud. Won it back. Griezmann. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here's the replay, and Derek, if you get caught on the ball there, you should be fined a week's wages. It's terrible, and he's punished. Some explaining to be done to his coach, I feel.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. And showing fine vision. He's in position. A smart stop here. Will this corner bear fruit for them? And now the delivery, and no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. A room to roam on the wing. Can he play it in? Insufficient accuracy with the header, Lee.
Yeah, he got there as well. It was all about could he get it on target, but when you see how far he missed, wow.
Koke. Gerard Moreno. Jordi Alba. Interception to snuff out the danger. Working brilliantly as a team to force the clearance. It will be a throw. And a chance to whip it in here. Fabian. Surely! Keeper had work to do. Corner coming up. And Koke with the delivery. And it all counts for naught. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Substitution time it is. On a pretty ordinary challenge. And options in the centre. Griezmann. Well, lovely work to get past his man. Wonderful chip, superb save.
Well, the keeper gambled coming off his line, but it paid off.
Well, they've won the ball back quickly. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, Derek, as we see it again, it's a big mistake. You try to teach youngsters not to get caught in possession and be aware of what's around you. He has no clue, and he pays the price.
Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Pedri. Really good challenge. Might be a chance here. Can he finish? And denied by the post. Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
Koke. Rodri. Here's Fabian. And now passing it through. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is perfectly timed. It causes havoc, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Jordi Alba. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Garcia. Koke with it. Pedri. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Using his physical strength to shield it. And scope for them to produce something exciting. While showing excellent judgment to intercept. So 20 minutes to go. Ramos. Koke. And here's Gerard Moreno. Fabian. The master of perfect defensive positioning. Conte. Not the best challenge. Free kick. Really bright looking attack. Terrific block there. Lucadinha. Plenty of running room in the wide position. He's in here. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Koke. They've given it away. Ben Yedder. Well, no stopping him. Ben Yedder. Here's Mbappe. Can he put them in front? Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Gerard Moreno. And Fabian. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. All in all, a broken counter-attack. Poor pass. Fabian. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Griezmann. Really well played pass. Mbappe. He's protecting it effectively. And teammates to play it to. But nicely executed defensively. Koke. Real danger. Fabian. Opportunity. Moreno. In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
Mbappe. Good technique displayed. In position here to protect the ball. Lovely work to get past his man. But fisted away by the goalkeeper. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. And a goal! They've cut into the lead! It's not settled yet!
Well, here's the replay. And Derek, if you get caught on the ball there, you should be fined a week's wages. It's terrible, and he's punished. Some explaining to be done to his coach, I feel. Well, they worked so hard here to be in front, and that's been recognised by the supporters. They just need to hold on a bit longer to see this out.
Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Griezmann. They're showing a willingness to attack, as they must, given the circumstances. Time running out. Save, but still a chance. He He's played it over to the near post. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Couldn't keep the ball. Going well. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Late drama here, and no wonder they're celebrating. Remarkable.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is perfectly timed. It causes havoc. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Gerard Moreno. And forward they go again. Can they win this? He succeeded in getting his fist to it. Look at Digne. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And unable to keep the ball. Mbappe. Look at Digne. Nice switch of play. Pass from Coman. Might be productive. Chance maybe. It's in! And this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half.
Well, here's the replay. The keeper's made a save, but it's not good enough. It's back into play. But he was first to react, and it's in the back of the net.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. On the attack in the closing phase. A move of promise on the flank. Options in the centre. And another one! Two quick goals! Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout?
Well, here's the replay, and it's a great ball into the danger area. And that's a good header. Eye on the ball, concentration. It's a lovely finish.
Rodri. And Torres on the ball. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Losing possession. Gerard Moreno. Koke. Could pull one back here. Good defending to prevent the chance. Griezmann. Well, visionary passing. A glorious chance. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
Fractionally over the top. Koke. Pedri. Fabian. Moreno. Can he get one back? Was an important piece of defending. In the right place to cut out the pass. Moreno. Committed challenge. N'Golo Kanté. It's with Kingsley Coman. Lamar. Well, he likes to run at them. Coman, and he's broken free. Incredible instinctive goalkeeping.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react, did he? But you have to praise his reflexes there.
Good refereeing, waiting for a natural break before administering the caution. And the problem not completely solved. Something to worry about here. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned, Lee.
Well, Derek, it's simple. Not good enough today. And as a professional sportsman, you have to push yourself day in, day out. That's the only way you improve. Back to the training ground.